All right, let's talk about your kitchen. Today, we're going to unlock some of its hidden powers. We're going to explore how the everyday foods you eat can act as a pharmacy, a science lab, and yeah, even a potential minefield. Let's dive in.
I mean, really think about it. What if those groceries you just bought are hiding some incredible secrets? And what if cooking is actually a series of pretty complex experiments that you're running every single day? It's time to take a much closer look at the everyday foods we think we know so well.
Because it turns out, pretty much everything you eat is leading a triple life. It's a pharmacy, absolutely packed with compounds that can heal and protect your body. It's a science lab where a little bit of chemistry creates delicious results. And yes, it can be a minefield with some hidden risks you really need to know about. So let's explore all three.
Okay, first up, let's open the door to your pantry. Or maybe I should call it your medicine cabinet. You know, the idea of food as medicine is so much more than just a catchy phrase. It is backed by some seriously fascinating science.
Just look at this lineup of superstars. We're talking about barley that can help lower your cholesterol, fish that can help save your heart, and even bananas with natural mood boosters. Then you add in the incredible cancer-blocking power of the cabbage family and vision-saving nutrients in eggs, and you've got a genuine powerhouse of prevention right there in your fridge.
But just how powerful are these compounds, really? Let's zoom in on one, broccoli. It contains this amazing thing called sulforaphane, which is basically a natural compound that helps your body's cells fight off damage. Researchers have found it's a really potent cancer blocker. But how much broccoli do you actually have to eat to get the benefits? Well, to get a truly protective dose, you would need to eat about 2 pounds of mature broccoli every single week. Now that is a serious commitment to your greens. But what if there was a shortcut?
And here it is, the big secret. Broccoli sprouts. Researchers found they are incredibly potent. A teeny tiny 5-gram serving of 3-day-old sprouts packs the exact same protective punch as that massive 2-pound pile of mature broccoli. It's like a super concentrated supplement, straight from nature itself. Pretty cool, right? And you know, food doesn't just affect our physical health, it can totally impact our mood. Let's take chocolate. Its reputation as a feel-good food is actually real. It contains a chemical that can trigger that same feeling of euphoria you get when you're falling in love.
But okay, before you go out and buy a truckload of chocolate bars, there is a small catch. To feel a truly significant marijuana-like mood boost from another compound in chocolate, you'd have to eat over 25 pounds in one sitting. So maybe let's just stick to a few squares for now.
Okay, we've seen the good, but now it's time to explore the hidden dangers. Because even the healthiest foods can have a bit of a dark side, and it's so important to know the risks before you take a bite.
It's a really critical question to ask, because when it comes to food, context is absolutely everything. What's perfectly healthy for one person could actually be pretty harmful to someone else.
And this is where things can get really serious really fast. Simple, everyday foods can have powerful interactions with medications. For instance, alcohol can dangerously amplify the effects of blood thinners. Tea can cause a sharp, dangerous spike in blood pressure for people on certain antidepressants. And even your morning cup of coffee can latch onto iron supplements, basically stopping your body from absorbing them at all.
And some of these food risks are incredibly specific to age. This is a critical warning, directly from the experts. While it's perfectly fine for adults, honey can be surprisingly dangerous for infants under 1 year old.
So here's the science behind that. Honey can sometimes contain these dormant bacterial spores. Now, in a grown-up's mature digestive system, they're harmless. But in an infant's gut, which is still developing, those spores can wake up and lead to a very rare but very serious illness called infant botulism.
You know, sometimes the risk is just baked right in. I mean, who would have thought? Potatoes, for instance, actually contain a mild natural toxin called solanine, especially in any of those green spots you sometimes see. Now, in the small amounts we normally eat, it's harmless, but it's a fascinating reminder that plants have their own chemical defense systems. So how do we navigate this delicious but kind of complex world? Well, the answer is science. So let's step into the kitchen lab for a minute and see how a little bit of basic chemistry can totally transform your cooking.
You know that thing that happens when you slice an apple and you look away for a minute and it starts to turn all ground and unappetizing? That's just an enzyme reacting with the air. But you can outsmart it with a super simple trick, a splash of lemon juice. The acid in the lemon juice basically stops that enzyme in its tracks, keeping your apples looking fresh and delicious. Let's talk baking. Have you ever wondered why so many great chocolate cake recipes call for buttermilk? It's not random. It is all about chemistry. The acid in the buttermilk reacts with the baking soda to create these little carbon dioxide bubbles, which gives you a perfectly light, fluffy cake. Without it, you're often left with a dense, kind of bitter disappointment.
All right, here's one for the ages. The great kitchen debate. Should you salt your pasta water or not? We all know it adds flavor, sure, but does it actually do anything else? The answer is a surprising yes, and it has everything to do with physics.
So here's what's actually happening. Salt raises the boiling point of water. Now, it's a small change, maybe just a degree or two, but that slightly hotter water penetrates the starch in the pasta more aggressively. That means it cooks it faster and more evenly. It's a simple little trick with a really big impact.
So we've explored the 3 secret lives of food, as medicine, as a potential menace, and as a fascinating science experiment. Now let's bring it all together and figure out what this means for your next trip to the grocery store.
From the power of broccoli sprouts to the chemistry of a perfect chocolate cake, the message here is pretty clear. Knowledge is your single most powerful kitchen tool. Understanding the science of your food is what really unlocks its full potential.
So, on your next grocery run, what are you going to see? A simple head of broccoli, or a potent dose of preventative medicine? A lemon, or a scientific tool that can totally transform your meal? The power isn't just in the food itself, it's in knowing what it's truly capable of.